Okay guys, so you've seen the setup, now it's time to get into our KO8 weak body. So, the first thing we're going to do guys is step it up on suspension for the initial warm-up. Now every session we do, every workout is going to feature a warm-up followed by some high intensity stuff to hit the muscles and then finish off with a cool down. The workout's going to get gradually harder, but we have got progressions and regressions for each individual movement. So, first one guys, all on suspension. It's going to be a lunge and a chest fly. Now we're not going to go so deep with the lunge, but we are going to try and activate the hip flexors, give them a little stretch and open that chest out to the bottom. So I'm going to go for 15 reps each leg. So from there, down, back and down. Now what you'll find with this guys, start off just a little bit further out, and as you get more comfortable, just slowly drop that back knee and open that chest a little bit wider. 3, nice and deep. 4, 5, keep that chest up, try not to lean down too much, head up as well. 6, you should feel those hip flexors getting a little looser now. 7, keep going. 8, and 8. If you haven't got that much mobility, a simple step and a fly will do to start off. As that mobility improves over the weeks, and we'll get nice and deep. There's 10, and 10, 5 more each side, going back down. 1, and 1, 2, and 2, 3 more, 3, and 3, 4, and 4. Last 2 we're going to hold a little bit deeper. 5, push off that front leg, and 5 from there. Okay, so front part of the body, the anterior, chest, shoulders, getting a nice opener, and also hip flexors nice and loose from there. The next one we're going to do guys, we're going to work on the posterior chain, opening up the rear delts, the rear shoulders, and also the lats. So for this one we're going to hinge from there, drop down, and imagine the only thing holding you on is the hands. Get nice and deep, and just try and imagine the shoulder blades peeling away from the body. Fully extend those arms, and once we're in that position, we're going to rotate, and then externally rotate that bottom hand. So the right hand if I turn to the left, back to center, and the left hand if I turn to the right. As we turn that hand, we should feel a little more pull in those rear delts. I'm going to go 15 each side. So from there it's 1, and 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 3. So this one we call thoracic rotation. So imagine your mid-back can become very stiff. A lot of the things we're doing, so it's just getting a bit more mobility for the rotation there. 5, 6, and 6, 7, 8, and 8, 9, just try and get a little further around each time. 10, and 10, 5 more each side. 1, 2, and 2. Try and exhale as you raise. 3, 4, last one each side. 5, and 5. Okay, back in we go. So holding that position is going to be like an isometric hold on the hamstrings and the glutes, because you're fixed down there. You'll find that they become a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit tighter. So this next one is going to open your hammies out and as well mobilize and strengthen the core. So what we do for this, we come down, hinge again, slight bend in the knees, a little bit of flexion. Make sure we keep those shoulder blades back to maintain that neutral spine. And then as we come out, extend up onto the toes and stretch out that core. So again, we drop into it through here, and then up slowly onto the toes, and there we go for 2. Back down and up. 3, to make it a little more difficult, we just walk further back. Down we go. and 4. So now we're putting a bit more body weight on that core hold. 5, 6, all the way out. Try and make sure we squeeze the glutes as we go down as well. We don't want that hyperextension in the lower back. We're on a nice straight line from shoulders all the way down to ankles. And out. Down we go. If we lose a little bit of count, don't worry. But we're going to go for 5 more. And off for 4. Back down. 3. And 2. Last one we go. And again, we're going to hold for a brief pause. Squeeze those glutes. And 15. Okay. From there, we're going to flip it back over. And now we're going to go into some squats. So 2 ways to do this, guys. If you're a bit more advanced, we're going to go jump squats, and we're going to double for every 1 I do. If you're jumping, I want you to go 2. So if you're beginners and you're starting off, all it's going to be is a simple squat and down. If you're more advanced, guys, you're going to do 2 for R1. So it's going to be there, 1 and 2. Okay. So 2 ways to do this: jumps for 30 or standard for 15. We're going to show you standard. So from there now, we're going to go down, nice and deep, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, push off those quads, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, last one in your warm up, guys, is going to be an inverted row. If you need to have a little breather, get some water, just pause it and then start again when you're ready. So, final one in your warm up, inverted row. We're going to hit the lats and we're going to hit the biceps. Now, we do this a different way with the KO8, so we don't necessarily come in always with an overhand grip. What we want you to do is rotate, come in, palms facing the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are, and then control it back down. What we want, guys, is a slow release. So slowly go down. What we found is the eccentric or lowering phase is actually more important for building some quality muscle, some lean mass, than the contraction. So we don't want you to squeeze and then go back really quickly. We want you to lower it down, nice and slow, controlled, really get that mind muscle connection. So from there, 15 inverted row. Again, with this one, guys, to make it a little more easy, we go further back. To make it more hard, we go further forward. I'm going to meet you in the middle. So from there, shoulders back, and now we come in for 1, little squeeze, control back down, 2, control, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you've done 10 there, guys, it's becoming a little bit too tough. All we do, see it as a drop set, walk a little further back, take that staggered stance, and we go 5 more from this position. So from there, we go 1, 2, control, 3, 4, and 5 from there. Okay, so part 1 done. Have a little breather, get some water, and then we'll come back in for part 2. Okay, so back in we go for part 2. This time we're going to work on suspension and resistance together. So one band's going to be fixed and the opposite band is going to have some resistance on there instead. So what we're going to do is take off carabiner, put that into the top D-ring like so. Now I'm going to take off one band here, guys, but again, depending on your level of ability, your level of confidence at the minute, is how strong you're going to go. Now we could go, 2 blacks, 1 red like I am now. If you're a bit bigger, a bit stronger, we're going to go full resistance, or if you're brand new to it, then maybe just 1 black, 1 red will be enough. But for me, 2 blacks, 1 red is going to be cool. So now, guys, we're going to mix in 2 exercises. It's going to be a squat and it's going to be a row at the bottom. Okay, So we're going to go 15 on each side. From this position, we're going to get nice and deep onto the squat, try and extend the arms out, so arms nice and straight, sit back into that chair, get to the bottom, and then hit that row. Main thing is to get the arm all the way past the body. If it's only getting to there, we're not working the lats to the full potential, so we need to get all the way back. If it is only getting to there, it's probably too heavy and we need to take one band off, okay? So 15 reps on there, guys. With this one, we're gonna go a little bit quicker. And away we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep going, 10, 5 more, nice and low throughout. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, and 5. Okay, we're not going to have much rest. Again, if you need it, pause it, but we're going to go straight through, opposite side. So now suspension, fixed position in the right hand, and resistance is going to be on that left. So again, guys, feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, sit in that chair, get nice and deep, and away we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down, 8. Remember as well, if your mobility is not allowing you to go all the way down, don't worry, just go to there, quarter squat, and then eventually you'll get to that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and last one. Wow, 15 we go. Okay, so now we're going to hit a little rotation, working through that core. We're going to drop suspension, keep the resistance. See, this is your rest as well, guys. So anytime you're changing the bands over, that's when you get your breather in. We're going to take one band off. So we got one black, one red. Again, adjust to where you need to, guys. The first session, you might be a lot of pausing going on, a lot of finding your range, but once you get it, you'll know when you're getting stronger, when you're attaching more bands as the weeks progress. So, this one's going to be a wood chopper. Key thing is to work through those obliques. So, side abs, serratus, all the way down that right side initially. We're going to squeeze into it. We're also going to bring that back heel up and rotate through there. So, 15 again, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, give it a little squeeze the bottom. 9, just make sure you keep the tension as well to start off. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, okay. Straight round, opposite way. Hit that left side now. Again, maintaining that raised heel, that hip drive, to get you in the position. Okay, on from there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, to the breath, guys. You exhale on the way down. Hardest point of any exercise. Always remember, exhale and exhale. Down. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So, once we've done that one, we're going to put back on our black, and now we're going to go into a back lunge row. So this time, we're going to have suspension left side and resistance right side. So 2 ways to do this one, guys. We're going to either do the beginner, it's going to be lunge back and then roll, come back to center, lunge back, and then roll. Or we're going to do the more advanced version, which is going to be a plyometric jump into a row. So from there, it's going to be a jump, back, jump, open out, and then we roll. Jump, jump, and then we roll from there, okay? So, 15 on each side. Let's start it off. Back we go, and there's 1. And 2. And 3. Again, don't worry about getting so deep to start off. You can just go to here. Once you build up that mobility again, we'll go a little bit deeper. 4, 5, push off that back foot, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 1, 2, 3, and last 2, 4, and last 1, and 5, okay. Drop the arms over. Okay, so once we're in this position now, it'll be same as, only now we lunge back with the left to create that space to hit that row on the left side. So from there we're going to go down, it's going to be 1, and back, 2, deepen up back leg again, 3, and we go, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice and low, 9, keep going, 10, 5 more, back, 1, and 2, make sure straight arms all the way throughout, 3, 2 more, 4, that's 1 each side, and 5, okay from there. Okay, so now we're going to go back into a core movement. This time it's going to be a pull-off press. See this one as a more functional variation of a plank. So I'm going to take 1 block off once again, connect that up to the D-ring, and now all we're going to do, come out so we have some resistance, take the bands into the chest initially, so from there, and now we're going to fire the hands out in front, shoulders back, nice tight core. Now what you might notice, guys, is the band is trying to pull me back towards that anchor point. Now I've got to work through the core, so hip flexors all the way through the abs, TVA, underlying muscles, obliques on both sides to maintain that position and not go back. So shoulders back, guys, nice and tight. If you're working with a partner, get them to give you a little karate chop just to make sure everything's aligned. So again, solid base from the floor into chest to start off, and then we fire those arms out by keeping the shoulders down and retracted and back slowly through. Here we go, and 2, we're going to go 15 of these and back out, 3, back in we go, 4, control it, 5, everything nice and tight, 6, don't rush through these reps, controlled all the way through, 7, and out, 8, feels easy to start off this one, but when you get to 9 like we are now, things start to fight. 10, 5 more, 1, 2, when it comes to the chest, turns the core off slightly. When we lengthen that lever, then it really starts to fight again. And final 2, And last one. In through there, and we flip it round. Really good exercise as well, guys, to see where you may have weak points throughout your core. So you may start to feel in the hip flexors, an area you may not associate with the core, but one that's massively important to maintaining the strength and stability throughout the trunk. So for me there, I found a little bit of tightness on that right side of the hip flexors, just because reoccurring injury, it's somewhere I've had problems with for a long time. So again, guys, you find your areas, and then it's really easy to mobilize and work on the certain tight spots. So opposite side, into chest initially, and then when I fire it out and control it back in for 15, out we go. 2, trying as well avoid any intention of those shoulders going towards the ears. Always remember, ears are shoulder poison. What happens is we take the tension away from the areas we're trying to work, and we create tension through the neck, through the traps, and different places that we don't want to hit it, okay? So back in, shoulders down and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 1, and extend those arms out fully, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we are in the middle of the pool here, guys, so if you do hear anything a bit crazy, don't worry about it. City life, that's what we have to deal with. So there we go, we've got suspension and resistance, and we've got a couple of core moves thrown in from there. So now we're going to hit you with a 30-30 sprinter, just to get the heart rate up a little bit, get us sweating a bit more than we already are, and get us burning some fat. So for this one, we're going to go right the way back to suspension. Now another thing as well, guys, don't worry about putting the extra resistance bands on. Once that clips down, it's going to be completely fixed, okay? So suspension's on, locked in, and now from there we're going to go 30 second sprinters. I'm going to gauge it on the watch here. Sprint's going to look like this, guys. From here, forward lean, we're not flicking the heels up, it's driving those knees out right the way in front, okay? So high knees, forward lean, think about the sprinter taking off and bursting away. So 30 seconds to start, it's going to be 30 seconds rest 3 times. So from there, away we go. Keep that forward lean, get those knees up one by one. If you're a beginner, guys, then just simply one by one, knees up, taking the pressure off the joints will be enough. You notice, keep the breath consistent, don't ever hold your breath on any movements. Where are we at now time wise? 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and time from there, okay. Little breather, 30, fill the lungs up, get the breath back. Whether you're doing this outdoors, get some fresh air, or indoors, get some water, get a towel, dry that sweat, whatever you need to do. Okay, so we've got 20 seconds left. Good stuff. Almost there, guys. Really good session to start us off. Gonna get progressively harder as we go, but all in good time. Okay, in 2, 1, and 30 again, let's go. Keep that pace nice and fast if we can. If not, drive, drive, drive. Main thing, don't go to hip height, get them right up. That's 5, 3, 2, 1, and 30 again. Okay, little breather, have a breath back. Whew. Well, it's hot where you are, but second day we've had of summer, and you know, it's what, the 18th of July. should be a little bit better than this. Maybe watching this in the winter, we don't know. Maybe a little bit easier, but remember, it's too easy, progress it. Add more bands, more speed, change the variables. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, last 30, let's go. Really go for them this one, get them right up. All the way through. Shoulders back and down. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, and time from there. Okay, so here we go, guys. It's your first workout done. Get some water. We're gonna go through 3 stretch off mobility drills to finish, and then we're good to go. Okay guys, so we've got 3 mobility exercises to finish it off. We're going to keep on the suspension setting. We're going to work through a lower body one, a chest, and also a back, just to mobilise it nice and easy before we finish off. So, first one guys is going to be your lunge into your chest fly. This time we're going to put the knee on the floor, so onto some grass or a mat if you've got it. Get into the chest fly position, and then all we're going to do is rotate those arms up and over. So now what we should feel is the stretch coming all the way down the side of the body, through the serratus, the rib cage, into the obliques and down into the hips. Now for this one guys, we're just going to lean into it, use the breath. On that exhale, go a little bit deeper, and pull back there. And just go to wherever you feel comfortable guys, don't want to feel any pain in this position, no tension, a little nice mobilisation to finish. Okay, we're going to change legs. So first off, lunge out, arms in the fly position, and then over the flat to that side. And again, using the breath to go a little bit deeper into it. All the way through there. And back up we go, okay. Okay, so next one guys, going to be a chest fly. It's a little bit noisy, don't worry, we are in a public place, so nothing we can do. The next one, we're going to open out, one foot in front of the other, and just open that chest out from there. Keep your shoulders back, chest nice and high, and just try and feel the pecs peeling away from the shoulders. Open it nice and wide. Get some crazy looks here, but if you don't mind, train where we want. And from there, use that breath again. Each time going a little bit deeper again. We don't want to feel no pain here guys. The shoulders are a little bit too tight. We just move further back and keep those arms nice and wide. And final one, we're going to mirror that movement like we did before. We were doing the deep hinge rotation, but now we're going to do it without the rotation. So it's just going to be the hinge. We're going to sit back into it, nice neutral spine. Feel those lats open out, deep as we can, and just relax into it guys, melt into this one. And just try and enjoy this position. Again, use the breath, breathe into those tight corners, and hold from there. Okay, slowly up we come, and there you have it guys, part 1 of your KO8 weak body done. Make sure guys, if you've got any questions at all, hit us up on email, info@ko8.co.uk, and we'll get back to you, and we'll see you for session 2 tomorrow.